So there's this YouTube channel called Yes Theory, and if you haven't heard of it, it's kind of a big deal.
Yes Theory. Yes Theory. Yes Theory.
Seeking discomfort.
And for a really long time, my biggest dream was to work with them one day. And it actually happened. You're looking at the new member of Yes Theory. I got to travel the world, have some crazy experiences, and work with my heroes. But after achieving my biggest dream, I decided to leave it all behind, and I quit.
It was like a huge dream of mine to get to do this. It just wasn't for me.
It was one of the craziest experiences of my life. And this is the story of what happened. So I was 18 the first time I saw a Yes Theory video. I was living on my own at the time, out in the big city, going to college, and a friend of mine showed me this video on YouTube of these two guys wearing yellow vests, and they were sneaking into places. And it wasn't about what they were doing, but they had the most optimistic and contagious energy I had ever seen in my entire life. I remember watching that video and feeling like I could just do anything. I instantly became a fan, and I started watching all of their videos.
Have you guys ever been skydiving? Do you want to go right now?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Okay.
I left each one feeling more and more inspired to live my life to the fullest. And so I started to. I began pushing myself outside of my comfort zone and making videos about it, posting words of encouragement online to help try to inspire others. And at one point, I went on a streak of befriending a stranger every single day, all because of these guys I found on the internet. Recently, found a quote from the guys at Yes Theory. They don't believe in the idea of strangers. It's only friends that you haven't met yet. And the more and more I watched, the more convinced I became. One day, I was gonna work with Yes Theory. And so one day, I sat down and I wrote myself a letter, and I titled it, I Will Work with Yes Theory. I basically just filled out this document full of the things at the time that I felt I had to offer and the reasons that this could actually become a reality. And then a few years later, I was in Los Angeles visiting a friend, and I happened to be really, really close to the Yes House, which was the Yes Theory headquarters. And so I hopped on one of those little scooters and I went over to visit. Okay, so Yes Theory is like my biggest influence just for art and living life, and I happen to be outside the Yes House, their office. I don't know if they're there anymore. I think it's worth giving a ring on the doorbell and seeing. I remember standing in the alley that day, feeling so close to everything I'd ever wanted, but also so far away. I stood there staring up at that neon sign on the wall that I had seen through my screen so many times before, and remember saying to myself, I don't know how, but one day I'm gonna be up there. And then one day I was on Instagram and I opened up Yes Theory's story, and they had posted a job application and they were looking for an editor. And I opened it up and it happened to be for their second channel, Seek Discomfort. And so I filled it out, sent in my application, and I waited. And then one day I got an email and they had invited me to move forward into the second round. I was so excited. I got to work editing a test video and spent an entire week at the computer working on it. And a few weeks later, they had narrowed it down out of the 250 people that had applied to me and one other person. And I didn't get the job.
Hey Harrison, I know it's been such a long time, man. I hope you're doing well. I'm reaching out because we actually have an editor position opening up at Yes Theory, and I wanted to see if you'd be down. Let me know.
I don't know. I don't even know what to say. I just got offered a job at Yes Theory to work on the Yes Theory channel, to be a part of the team as an editor. I've worked so hard for so long trying to make things happen, feeling like it was just kind of all a waste, and I was putting in all these extra hours in the weekends and the evenings and just trying so hard, and it didn't matter. I felt like it didn't matter. And it mattered, apparently. You're looking at the new member of Yes Theory. No way.
And so the adventure began. Seemingly overnight, my life changed and I was on the other side of the screen, making the videos I had been admiring as a fan for years. And soon I found myself back in Los Angeles, facing that big red door yet again. But this time, they welcomed me in.
Oh my god.
That trip, I got to walk my first red carpet, met some of my favorite YouTubers, and at the Streamy Awards, we won Best Editing on the Internet, and I was there as a part of the team to accept it. And then I got to go to Amsterdam, and I helped film and host and plan this event that we did for the YesFam community. And somehow, all these years later, I had found myself in a Yes Theory video. This period of time was amazing, and I'm so grateful for it. I met lifelong friends and made some incredible memories. But these experiences ended up only being a small percentage of what my life actually looked like at the time. In reality, my day-to-day was pretty much the opposite. My routine was pretty boring, to be completely honest with you. I would get up in the morning and maybe go for a walk and have some breakfast, and then I would just sit in my apartment at my computer for 8 hours. And I would spend the whole day doing that, and then I would stop and eat some food and then go to sleep and do it all over again. And that's pretty much what I did every day for an entire year. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not complaining about being an editor because that's literally what I signed up for, and so I'm not blaming anybody that was my life. That was what I had chosen to do. But after a period of time, the shininess and the excitement of getting to make the videos eventually wore off, and I became really burnt out and unhappy. So here I am, sitting where I've sat for the last year, basically. I haven't felt this drained in a while. It's not even drained from like pushing really hard in certain projects, it's drained from like existing. There's this tension in my body. I'm just like, I cannot do this anymore. I need to listen to that. And then I remembered something that Thomas had asked me the first time I ever met him. And he said, if you could do anything with us, what would you want it to be? And I remember the answer was so easy. I wanted to be on camera, and I wanted to host videos. You see, I've always loved making things. Ever since I was a small child, I've been creating and performing. I grew up as a musician, and when I was about 10, I started making short films at home. And then in high school, I started my YouTube channel, and I made music videos with friends. I had always felt this internal urge to keep creating things and share them with the world. But somewhere along the way, as I became an adult, I kind of stopped making things for me, and I started making things for other people. So as I sat there editing videos every single day, I started to realize that working with Yes Theory was never actually my dream. My dream was to be Yes Theory. I wanted to create art myself, and I wanted to change the world by shining my own light, not by helping someone else do it. And so I realized that I had to quit. Nobody really prepares you for achieving your wildest dreams, and they definitely don't prepare you for leaving them behind. Saying goodbye to my dream job was heartbreaking. It felt like I was letting go of everything I had ever wanted. That's it. Back to a normal computer. No more Yes Theory. Wow. I just had a moment of like, remembering when I got the job, how excited I was, and just so optimistic and like hopeful it was to come, and there was so much greatness that came with it, but it just wasn't for me. I guess I'm sad because it just feels like it's really the end of something, like. And so with a heavy heart, I stepped forward into my new life. I started filmmaking again, and slowly as I looked around, my life began to look like a different dream of mine, one that I had planted as a teenager. I'd always wanted to make professional music videos, and here I was 10 years later, finally doing it. But I soon realized that I had done the same thing yet again. Here I was, helping other people bring their ideas to life, not my own. I love making music videos. I love helping other people bring their creative visions to life. But after many, many years of doing it, I can now see that I basically dedicated my entire life to helping other artists bring their ideas to life. And it's because I've been scared to do it myself. And so what I've realized is that I've been avoiding calling myself an artist. I've used the word filmmaker or musician, or I've said that I like to tell stories, but never an artist. And I think it's because deep down, I didn't actually believe that my own ideas were valuable. But after a lot of work, a lot of time alone, and a lot of love, I'm finally here, ready to tell the world that I am an artist. I'm here to tell stories, to create things, and to encourage others to shine their light because I truly believe that's how we change the world. And so this year, I've finally committed to posting YouTube videos here every few weeks, telling stories about the process of learning to be a human and what life is all about. And I've also got a podcast called Into the Light that comes out every single week, and it's a space to encourage and support you on your own spiritual journey, to help you to shine your light, to change the world. So if you enjoyed this video and it resonates with you and you want to support me finally chasing my own dream, please subscribe. If you like channels like Nathaniel Drew, The Life of Riza, then I think you'll like it around here as well. Thanks for coming along for the ride. Here's to a new dream, one that finally feels right. Putting yourself out there and committing to chasing your dreams is scary. It's unknown and uncertain. But the thing is, nobody's going to chase your dreams for you. So if you've got a dream inside of you that you've been scared to follow, take this as your sign to go after it. Because it turns out, if you believe hard enough, dreams really do come true.